Have you ever gone to war with a family member? Who won? The moment I met him, it was clear that my stepdad hated me, but I had no idea how far he would go to hurt me. His only mistake was that he raised my stepbrother to have a conscience. My dad passed away when I was 15. My mom and him weren't particularly close at the time, so while his death hit me hard, she wasn't as fazed as one might expect. I joined the military when I was 17, and during my first year out of the house, my mom remarried. I never really connected with my stepdad. We had polar opposite personalities. He often made snide remarks, telling me to man up whenever I was upset about any inconvenience. This led to many arguments between us, but I never would have imagined how far he would take it. 5 years after my mom and stepdad offered to let me move in, I was medically discharged from the military. I told them it would be temporary, just until I got on my feet and found a job, and even offered to pay rent, which they declined. However, about 3 days into my stay, my stepdad, when alone with me, asked what he thought fair rent would be. I was confused, but it was his house, so we came to an agreement. I kept this from my mom, assuming he did not want her to know, as he never mentioned it around her. He had a son from a previous marriage. Like his father, I didn't share many interests with him either, but we got along fine, and he was a good guy. They paid for his schooling, his car, and his living arrangements through college and beyond. I didn't need the help, but it felt unfair that he received all this assistance and I was immediately asked for rent. I moved out after 3 months, and not long after, I met a girl with whom I fell deeply in love. We began dating, and this was my first relationship.